Tyler's back in maximum comfy.
That's right. Got the flannel pajamas with dogs on them.
Well, I am going to end up with a 3-day weekend, but tomorrow will be spent as I spent today, laying around and icing my foot.
Oh, what'd you do?
I sprained the shit out of it yesterday.
Doing what?
Funny enough, it was on the bike. I went to the Garlic Festival and swung over to Clyde's. When I was getting back on, kickstand started sinking in, so I just did like a quick kick to the ground and probably twisted.
Oh. It was all black and blue.
Oh yeah, it was black and blue. Had to ride home with that. It was like the... Her enough, it's like, 50-50, is the sprain or broken? So I ended up lucky I'm getting x-ray, so just sprained to hell.
Well, it's good that it's not broken at least. Oh, sprains do suck.
It was not pleasant making my way back home with that.
Yeah, I can't imagine. All right, we got everybody.
I'm here.
I think so. Maybe.
Maddie's here, Kevin's here, Ryan's here. I know they were, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome back. Does anybody have any questions or anything before I go over the recap? And it hasn't been that long since we started, but I think there was maybe a couple of outstanding questions or things about character feats. I don't know if anybody needs anybody's character re-imported.
I know I said I was gonna look at feats, but I did not. So I'm just gonna stick with what I got.
That's fair. Like I said, if you change your mind later, just let me know. I'm
Sure.
not that worried about it. Ryan, I know you said you were thinking about another feat, maybe.
No, I think I eventually circled back and kept.
All right, so you're keeping what you got. I guess just double check all your characters in Foundry and make sure they have the thing that you want at the moment. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get started. So, last time we got together was pretty eventful. You guys managed to return a relic and chose a path forward as far as it comes to, you know, the whole giant ordeal. Decided you were going to go after the hill giant Guh, or Guh, however you want to say it.
I
And
don't think it updated my spell slots right, or it didn't count as having a rest on it. I'm just gonna hit the long rest button.
yeah, I think Huba, you got some life missing, so just everybody hit the long rest and make sure your characters are good to go. So you chose the hill giant Guh to try and get your artifact, the conch of Hecton's court. You left the oracle's room and were immediately greeted by a gigantic blue dragon. Harshnag boldly charged ahead, made time for you guys to escape. You did all escape, and the final result of Harshnag versus Dragon, we may never know. But you left there, were greeted by a wolf who spoke to Lowell, brought you guys to a tree where you had a strange portal inside the tree. Stepped through it and stepped out of a tree in a druid enclave, which was not Lowell's original enclave, but his people were there. His people had been chased out of their home by giants in the north. It was there that you met a new companion, Huba, who asked to travel along with you guys, and you accepted their companionship. And from there, you guys were told to make your way to Mirabar for some fast travel shenanigans. And that
We've been
was...
crawling in the dark, looking for the answers.
Yes. Had a brief battle along the way. You guys dispatched the plants with fiery fury. Had no issues. And we left with you guys coming up to Mirabar from the north. So that's where we left it. Does anybody have any questions or anything to add?
Question.
Uh-huh.
I did not. I took great notes, except I didn't write down where we're heading.
Mirabar.
Mirabar.
I mean, where is the hill giant?
So
Yeah, we got
if you-
that somewhere.
yeah, if you look at the map, it was pointed out that the hill giant resides in Grudhaug, which is way down south of Belliard, almost as far south as Nightstone. But
Okay. Yeah.
in game, as you walked out of the Oracle's room, you just felt like you instinctively knew how to get there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, metagaming, you're going to Grudhaug. In game, your characters just instinctively know where they're going, with the exception of Huba, who obviously wasn't there. But the other four of you know exactly where you're going. It also says that you know the fastest way to get there, which is a little bit of a misnomer, because you don't necessarily. But if you were to walk along the path, you know to just take the long road. That kind of example.
Mm-hmm.
Mirror bar, we gotta hunt out the Harpers.
All right then.
So, as you approach Mirabar, you are greeted with a pretty magnificent sight. The entire city rests upon what looks like it could have been the top of a hill that got chopped off. And as you can see from the map, like all the hills all the way around are very steep, massive embankments that look like they would be impossible, or at least very difficult to scale. They range anywhere from 50 to 75 feet tall, at least, from your best guess. And then above that, there's a wall that completely surrounds the city. You can see guards patrolling. Looks like mostly humans, from what you can tell. And the path that you are on does not actually lead you up to the walls. It leads you into the hill. And as you approach this large gate, you can see there are 4 guards, 2 on each side of the road, that are standing there. Looks like they are the keepers of the way.
Do any of us know anything about the Harpers? I don't remember if we figured that out.
We had a limited run-in with them in Silvery Moon. Is that correct?
I don't recall if you ran into the Harpers in Silvery Moon.
I don't remember that, so I would assume if you did, it was before I joined.
You were with them in Silvery Moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
bad.
They actually didn't really do anything before you joined, Maddie. You were like the second or third episode you joined. So they went from Nightstone to the cave that you were in and found you.
I do a history check on the Harpers.
Sure. Okay. You were a pretty. Your family, was strongly isolationist, if they will, but you did occasionally foray into civilization, if you will. Albeit with a lot of strange stairs. There are not many Owlins, as far as you can tell. And in your brief forays, you did learn a little bit about some of the different factions in Faerun, specifically those that were in the north, such as the alliances, the Alliance Hold or something. I don't know. And then the Harpers as well. And the best you could learn about the Harpers is they seem like a group that is more so about preserving life and nature in general. Now, but it seems like they are fairly secretive, and so there was not much information about them.
Alright. Hey guys, the Harpers are about life and nature. That's all I know.
Well, they're fairly secretive, then asking, hey, we need to find the Harpers probably won't be the most prudent.
Nope. Well, I don't think it does us any good standing outside the city. Might as well try to get in.
Indeed.
Are you standing in front of a gate or tunnel?
It's a tunnel that goes into the hill, and there are doors there, but they are open currently, and there are 4 guards, 2 on each side of the entrance.
You said they are open?
The gates are open. The doors are open.
Okay. I'd like to walk up to the guards.
All right. As you approach, they say, "Halt! Those who seek entrance into Mirabar are subject to a brief search to make sure you do not have any contraband or illegal items."
Is there anything particular considered contraband here?
Well, mostly we make sure that people aren't trying to make away with the city's riches, or bring them in and undercut the sales. We're looking for gems and things of that sort. And if we happen to find other illegal items, we may confiscate those too.
Okay.
Sure.
No
What?
harm in submitting to a search, I suppose.
All right.
I'll let them search me.
Very well.
So they do a brief search. They're not tearing everything apart, but they'll, if you have a bag, they'll kind of like feel around on the outside for anything hard. If they find something, they might just like poke around real quick. But after less than a minute, they hand you your bags back and say, "You're good to go. Just mind yourself. Make sure you stay out of trouble."
They check if they took anything.
Sure. We can do an inspection check. Or, investigation check. Get out of here, fly.
Oh, I guess I could have just rolled
Uh,
Doesn't matter.
You're not even sure what you had in there, so. Get out of here. We've been swarmed with flies the last couple of days. It's absurd. I have a fly zapper. I'm pretty sure I've zapped like 50 flies today alone, and they're still everywhere. I don't understand it.
Get them all.
We're trying. All right, so you guys get through. The hallway is pretty well lit. And as you come in, you can see these walls were, carved quite a long time ago. They're excellent craftsmanship. That's what you would expect from a dwarven city. The walls are slightly rough, but well worn. It's warm on the inside, and the tunnel is, straight. As you walk down it a little ways, you come up to a fork where the tunnel kind of goes off to the right and then down. And there's a couple guards there. And then the other way looks like it leads up.
Inquire with the guards. Which way to the city proper, sirs?
They just kind of point towards the stairs that go up.
Thank you very much.
No. Also towards the guards. What's down there?
Those would be the mines.
shall we continue to make our way?
Yes.
Sure.
So,
So you guys do come up into the city, and I'm trying to think of where. Yeah, so you come up right over here. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, right over there. So it clears out, and there's kind of like a spiraling ramp that leads you up into the city. And right where Ravo's headed, there's another kind of like arching gate that leads you out into the city proper.
What time of day is it?
What did we say? It was a 2-day travel? We'll say you left in the morning, and you got here morning of the second day of travel. So it's morning.
all right, I guess we'll continue on. Where would you guys like to start looking?
I
Well,
don't have
think,
any particular leads other than searching out the harbors, but it's early on. Perhaps
Well, we could.
check
split
out
up.
some of the shops for the day,
Yeah.
see if there's any catch up on supplies, and see if there's any loose tongues at the taverns at night.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
I'm not opposed to splitting up. How much trouble can we really get into, you know?
Why would you put that into the universe?
Yeah. And look at Ravo. Like, oh, so much indeed.
Why are you looking at me?
No reason.
All right.
Now
Yeah.
I have to
Do we,
remember how the sending stones are basically a mixed pair you can use sending on between, right?
Yeah, but if I recall correctly, you gave one to your
Oh,
tribe.
I did.
Yep.
Never mind.
All right. Well, I'm on my way to see if there's a magic shop or a potion shop. If anybody wants to join me.
Yeah, I'll tag along to a magic shop. I'm actually interested in finding one myself.
Everyone's on the hunt for magic items.
Mm-hmm.
We have so much gold we haven't spent.
All right. Sounds like we're not splitting up yet. Then everybody wants that. All right. Do we see a magic shop in the vicinity?
Where you are at currently, no.
Is there anybody around that we could ask?
There are a couple people walking by.
Anyone with notable NPC character features?
Nope, they are all as NPC as you could NPC.
All right. Let me just stop the
Guards or
stranger on the.
anybody?
Uh,
Yeah.
From where you are currently, you do not see any guards. You just see a couple, looks like, civilians walking around.
We could start off with finding out where the main market is.
Yeah. Let me do that. I'll ask one of the random stranger passerbyers.
All right.
Which way to the market?
Well, what kind of market are you looking for? There's a couple different types here in Mirabar.
Oh, one's for the adventuring type, magic items, armor, weapons, that sort.
Oh, well, let's see. If you're looking for just a basic market, you want to go to the East Market. That's over by the water fountain, over on the east side there. If you're looking for maybe some nicer items, there's a Western Market that might have what you're looking for. Magical items, you want to see the Magical Emporium. That's over by the college. And from where you are currently, they kind of like point just around the corner over to the east. He's like, there's a pond over there, just on the east side of that. There's the college there, where all the magical stuff happens. They got a magical shop there. Yeah, that's the armor smiths are just to the east of the college too. You'll see the smoke come arising. They're up on a little extra hill. You can't miss it.
Ah, why, thank you, good sir.
Let's go.
This looks like roughly the place he's talking about.
See some smoke.
Yeah, so as you kind of round this corner here, you see this very colorful bush here. Right behind it, you can see that there's the building, and it's just called MidiQOL Emporium.
How creative.
Mm-hmm.
They take a look at the bush.
Perception or investigation?
You know I'm no perception.
Well, I don't know. It's a
Let's
bush.
see.
It's got flowers on it.
Nice. +8 versus +0. Alright, let's see what they have to offer.
Alright. Yep. I'd like to go into the MidiQOL Emporium.
All right. So you walk in. There's a middle-aged woman behind the counter. Looks like she's just kind of relaxed at the moment. Doesn't have anything going on. There's nobody else in the shop. So she sees you come in. She says, "Greetings. Welcome, adventurers. What can I help you find?"
Hello. I'm looking for some magical items of sorts to buy.
Powerful adventurer gear.
Powerful
Yes.
adventurer gear. Well, I've got some powerful adventurer gear. What type of gear are you looking for? Are you looking for breastplates, axes, or arrows, or potions, or what? What do you want?
I lack breasts, so I cannot wear a breastplate.
Well, I don't think
Yeah,
any of
cover
mine
up
would
the
fit you
goods.
anyway.
I'd like to just peruse. What is some of the strongest things you have?
Strongest is not an easy thing to describe because everything has its place. If you're a magic caster, well, then an axe isn't going to be strong for you at all, and you'd likely go with some kind of magical rope. But if you're a up in your face kind of fighter, then you'll probably want to go with the axe. It'll be stronger for you.
I see your axes.
Yes, they are right over here. And she takes it over to one side. There's a couple weapons there. Nothing too crazy looking. But she has a couple different axes, some small hand axes, some larger, it looks like maybe not two-handed battle axes, but some heavier chopping axes. This is what I got. Would you like to try the heft of any of them and see how they swing around?
Sure. Do you know if any of these have any magical affixes?
Well, they do. They all can give you a slight bonus to your attack and your damage there.
Here, I'll check out one of these battle axes.
So she doesn't have any battle axes like the big one that you carry, but They're more so
I'm all
one-handed,
set then.
one-handed things.
Any musical instruments?
I don't delve in musical instruments too much. Just some magical items. That's all I got.
Robes then.
Robes, yes. I got robes over here. They'll protect you from danger for sure.
I could use a little more protection than these simple hides.
All right.
Yeah, have to offer.
I have a red robe, and a green robe, and a blue robe.
Very nondescript. Can I tell it? Am I able to see if there's any magical properties about them? What would I? So what is that, like an arcana roll? Arcana?
So if you're talking about like whether or not you can determine if it has magical properties, that would be
Yeah.
like a spell for detect magic item. If you want to know what it is, then that's I believe a divination spell. But if you wanted to like identify it, that's another spell itself called identify. But
Why don't I just ask her?
well, as I mentioned, they provide you with a little bit of extra defense. It makes you a little harder to hit. And without metagaming too much, you can make the assumption that it will slightly increase your AC.
Yeah. Alright, how much for one of these robes here?
These robes are 400 gold apiece.
400. These.
Too rich for my blood.
Do you
That's
have
all I
any
have.
magical armor a bit more than just a robe?
I have one piece of light leather over here. It also goes for 400 gold. And you can see she, points over at something else and looks like a used piece of leather, but a couple scratches here and there, but nothing egregious, and looks like a sturdy leather breastplate, if you will.
Hmm. 400's a little steep. Could I get it for possibly cheaper?
My prices are fairly competitive. You can go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
What if I sing you a song with it? I'd like to roll to seduce, actually.
Okay.
And I whip out my lyre.
Yeah, I had to turn way down.
Yeah, I did too.
And then I'll go ahead and roll that.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have to adjust that volume.
Hold on, let me roll that.
I'm trying to think if that would be persuasion or performance.
Either or. I have a plus 11 to either. I'll roll performance there.
All right. Let me. That could be bad. but it might not be.
Could be, because that's a pretty shitty roll, actually.
So she is this. Let me just I'll do a wisdom saving throw for her. Because it would be wise to ignore this.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I'm not interested in owl folk. I am currently with someone else. Sorry, I can't help you.
Well, fuck this shop and fuck you then. I'm out.
Wow.
Damn.
Good riddance.
Man, some people, am I right?
Awesome, Meta. Is it plain leather or studded leather?
Plain leather.
I ain't got enough juice.
Would you happen to have any bracers?
I do not have any at the moment. Nothing of the magical sort. If you're looking just for some basic bracers, you could probably check out the armor smith just up on the hill over there.
And could you enchant items?
That is not my specialty.
Okay.
About hats, rings, or amulets?
Nothing magical of the sort, just some very nice gold rings and necklaces, and a couple very fine, fancy hats here.
I was looking for magical. How about spells? Like, do you have any spells?
No scrolls here. Those are locked away pretty tight over in the college there. They are very strict with the deliverance of those.
And would you be interested in purchasing a potential magical item?
A potential magical item?
Well, potentially purchasing a magical item.
I suppose it depends on what this magical item is.
I'll pull out my rapier warning and just kind of like give it to her so she can look it over.
Interesting. Oh, come on. I know what's in there. Alright, sometimes D&D Beyond is really annoying to try and find anything. Like, I'm searching. Guys, I know it's in here. It's literally just an item. Like, this is absurd. Search for items. Just search. It's just not even searching anything.
While he was figuring that out, that was in fact Lupus Steak lyrics, by the way.
How does that fail? Like, that is the name of the item, is it not? Weapon.
I probably only know at least maybe 2 Hoobastank songs.
Well, that's
Yeah,
more
me
than
too.
me.
I do it a lot. I do a lot of Googling.
Alright, like, I'm not crazy. It's literally just called Rapier of Warning, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I have, and I'm trying to look too, and it's not showing up.
Weapon of
That is-
Warning. Okay, that's what it's under.
Oh,
That's
I was gonna say it's probably
ridiculous.
just a classification that can apply to whatever. weapon.
Yeah, it is. It's just annoying when I search for the actual name, but I can't find it. And of course, it tells me nothing about it.
With this, just look up Hoobastank on Spotify and popular songs, and the answer is yep, 2 songs. The Reason and Crawling in the Dark.
That's it.
I posted what I was able to find.
Gotta be honest, I didn't think this was gonna be a thing.
Like, I'm just trying to find out like a basic pricing for it. Something like that I could probably sell for 200. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold for it.
100 gold.
I got overhead costs. I got to register the item. I got to take the time. There's a lot of overhead that goes into it. So I'm not gonna really even be making that much profit, even buying it for 100. But you seem nice enough, so.
Fucking Pawn Stars.
What if we did a trade? Could you give me a little more than trade value if I were interested in that leather armor?
I could give you about 100 gold worth of trade.
What about 120? Seeing as I am purchasing as well.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
No, this isn't gonna go well. +0, let's go.
I would say it shouldn't
better than
be
I thought.
too bad.
Still better than mine.
All right, if you're gonna buy the leather +1, I'll take the sword for 120, and so that leaves you 280 out the door with the leather.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. You have a leather +1. Let me just see if I can just find this item. Should be pretty self-explanatory. It's not a weapon. This is armor. Excuse me. Armor +1. Leather. Yeah, so it's going to be leather +1.
Okay, let's just do.
It was just the leather they had for magic armor.
That was all they had, yep. They have 2 of them.
Nah, my dex only makes it a break even.
Yeah. What did you have before, Ravo? Just
I
plain
just have
leather?
leather armor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what magic shields exist.
I mean, when you talk about magic shields, like, you
I
can
think
get
it was
really crazy, or...
I think it immediately goes off into the realm of bullshit or
Yeah.
very niche use.
Yeah. Or very just, like, generic. Like, shield +1, basically.
All right, I'll let you know when I get that figured out in D&D, and I'll just have you re-import.
Okay. Sounds good. Sorry, the song might be loud. Sorry, we change it up since we're in a town. I don't know what this one is, though, so I don't know if it's good. So where are you guys off to next?
I need to go to the armor, and I can be re-imported at any point now.
Okay.
Good.
You are re-imported.
Cool.
Whoa.
Thank you.
We gotta do something about that.
It's doing the same thing with
Yeah.
as the shield. I don't know why that happens.
And I gotta
It's so strange.
do it twice now. Interesting.
I don't know why it does that.
So what did we do last time? We effects. I think I just deleted the effect.
Yeah, it brought it down by 1.
I'm gonna unequip your other leather. Yeah, I gotta do it for both the shield and the thing. Effect. Delete effect. There
That's
we go.
annoying.
Alright. I
Sorry
think
about
it's
that.
good now. It's all good. I think that's just like one of those quirky things that happens.
Mhm.
So.
I mean, I know what my thing is, so it's
Yeah.
Even if it shows up, like I'll keep track.
Yeah.
Um,
No worries. And it did that thing with your health too. Just
oh god damn it!
yeah.
Yeah.
Technology.
It's great.
There we go.
Although I was delving and looking and considering like one of those super fancy gaming tables.
Yeah. Is that the one you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Yeah. This might be a little too intense. Maybe not. All right. So you
armor.
after the armor next. All right.
Check out the goods.
Okay. How the hell do we even get up there?
Looks like maybe through there, yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying that is all above.
Alright, well, I'm gonna spread my wings and go ahead and
Fly.
let myself shoop-de-doop right up
See
in
it-
here.
Fuck
See if you
guys, I'm
can
out.
figure out a way up there from your
Yeah.
vantage point.
What do I see from flying up on here?
So over here, there is a little entrance into the hill down below, and you can assume they're staircases because it looks like it comes out right above.
Okay. I'll come back down. Yeah, just follow me, guys.
Were any arrows shot from the guards? Flying thing! Shoot it down!
No, plenty of fingers pointing, but it's an owl-looking creature, so people don't usually consider them to be frightening or evil.
It's a bird. It's a bird.
They don't know what planes are, so they'd be like, it's a bird or some other flying creature.
It's a witch.
Bird person.
It's only a witch if she floats.
He weighs as much as a duck.
Ducks can float.
Alright there, Oh. Owen, would you like to lead us here, Mr. Paladin?
Who's what?
Missing someone?
Who are you talking to?
Owen.
Oh,
What? Are we missing someone?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind. We're just on top of each other. Yes,
Okay.
Miss Owen, would you like to lead us here in this armor shops and weapon shops here?
Sure, yeah. So I'm looking around. Do we think... I'm assuming there's signage on front of the shops here with the smoke coming out of them.
Yeah. So, like, as you entered that main gate, there was a big sign there that basically indicates that all the shops in here are kind of owned by the same person, but they all have a specialty. So, Hey, when you're looking here, like this one is armor, and this one is leatherworking, and this one is weapons, and this one is other types of weapons. But so you have 2 armors and 2 weapons.
Sure. So I'm gonna walk on up to this first guy here, and I'm assuming it's sort of like a little external shop area.
Yes. Yep.
I'll look for the purveyor of the wares and inquire about any special weapons that he might have.
Well, yeah, we got some weapons here. We got the swords and the axes, and some other similar type slashy stabby things. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Might you have a larger hammer? And I can show him my Sun Forger.
A large hammer. Well, you might need a slightly different shop for that one. I only do slashy things.
Only slashy things. Okay. Might you be able to point me in the right direction?
Kind of tilts his head over to the other shop there.
All right. I guess I'll jaunt my way over there. Looks like Huba is interested in some slashy things.
Slashy things, you say?
Yeah, we got a couple slashies.
You got anything that's nicer than this battle axe here? I'll just whip out my battle axe.
Well, as far as raw damage goes, I think you're probably about as good as you can get. I can resharpen it for you.
Yeah, I'll take a sharpening.
Right, it'll be 5 gold, and give me just quarter of an hour or so.
How about 3 gold, and you do it in about 10 minutes.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
We have severely been lacking charisma character.
I could do 3 gold, but I can't do 10 minutes. That's just as long as it takes.
Alright, 3 gold it is. That's fair.
All right. Kind of goes off in a little bit of a huff, like, Jesus. Well, I'm going to do it cheaper and faster. Well, you're going to get a worse quality axe. And that's the last you hear as he walks away. You hear clanging and bellows going in the shop there as he gets back to work.
So I'll approach the next fellow working in the blunt shop, which takes on a completely different meaning.
True.
There's a lot of smoke coming from that shop.
This is the bashing shop. That one's
It's a little
the other one was
skunky in here.
slashing. This one's the bashing.
So hello, sir. I'm in search of an upgrade for this fine hammer I have here. Might you have any large smashing items?
Oh, we got some smashers, all right. He points over to the rack, and you can see he's got several different types of smashers. He's got a wooden club that looks like it's got giant pieces of metal sticking out of the top. That one will smash all right. Then he's got another one right next to it, more or less just looks like a piece of a metal bar that just has a piece of metal welded to the end of it. Like, that one hurts. Well, then the one right next to that looks a little more refined. It's got like an actual grip to it, and it's got a couple of spikes on the ball on the end. And then we got the hammer over there, and it's a gigantic hammer. You're not even really sure like if it's wieldable by a regular person. But the hammer is finely made. Looks like maybe he didn't make it if he made the other ones. Probably dwarven craftsmanship, but very intricate head and kind of gold inlaid handle, wrapped in nice leather.
Would definitely be a two-handed weapon.
Certainly a two-handed weapon.
Can I maybe detect magic?
Sure.
see if anything is popping up in my radius here for magical items around the shops.
Looks like nothing on the racks that they have on display or are working on are magical.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer. I'm not going to forgo my shield to carry a two-handed hammer. All right, well,
especially
I think
not when your one-handed hammer is Sunforger.
Yeah, no, definitely not. All right, yeah, I think I appreciate you showing me around. I don't think I'm interested in purchasing anything at the moment.
All right, if you need a smasher, you know where to find me.
Anybody else want to take a look around?
Yeah, I'll go up to. You said there's a leather shop, correct?
Yeah, leather's up here.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Going in on leather searching.
I am wondering if I take out the MidiQOL pelt that I have, if this could be turned into some bracers, and what that might cost if that is available to be done.
I forgot about that. Holy shit.
I'm on the hunt for these bracers of archery. It's gonna happen at some point.
Let me just...
You say that and I just brought back memories.
Well, I mean, I'm glad, like, you guys harvested a lot of stuff. I'm glad somebody's actually trying to use it.
I mean, I believe when we had talked about this ages ago, you had said, like, it would have to be enchanted. So I'd have to have the bracers made and then enchanted. Probably by two different people.
Said bracers of archery.
I know about a MidiQOL hide.
Alright.
Well, I just have MidiQOL hide dash bracers of archery.
Yeah.
I also still got a Remoraz heart just chilling in my pocket.
I think they're warm, aren't they? Are they warm or cold?
Yep.
I can't remember.
No, they're warm.
Yeah.
I got the vial of Ramoraz blood, but I'm pretty sure that's oh, I got a note. That's expired.
Yeah, if you have any blood, it's probably expired at this point.
Have a couple of vials of disgusting jelly.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we'll say that if you wanted to get bracers made out of the pelt, it'll take about a week because they gotta finish curing the leather, and then they actually gotta cut and shape, and it'll cost 100 gold. They would do 50 up front, 50 upon delivery, basically.
Okay. I'll think about that. I may be back.
All right.
See, what's the leather shop currently have up for sale? Particular quality?
I will say you can find some stuff to change your look, but you won't find anything to increase your stats. If that's what you're looking for. They don't have any magical items here. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
No, it'd be stat increases, so...
Okay, yep. Yeah, Cam did a detect magic. They don't have any magical items up here.
While I'm here talking to this Sharp's armor guy, I'd like to ask him, have you made any weapons for anybody that might be affiliated with the Harpers?
Well, I can't say for sure. I mean, I probably have, but they don't, they're pretty secretive. They don't really just go around saying, I'm part of the Harpers, so they wouldn't just tell me that.
Do you know of any harpers?
No.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's lying?
You can do insight.
Insight?
Yep.
Fuck.
Well, you know what? Give me a second.
Getting some bad rolls today, guys. Sorry.
You get the feeling that they're not telling the truth. There's something about the
tree.
There's something about the waver in their voice. Yeah, believe it or not, I rolled worse than a 3.
No way.
Wow.
Yep. Nat 1.
Wow. Okay then.
I tried to hide it from you,
Crash
but it
battle.
didn't matter.
I don't feel like you're being honest with him. You sure you don't know any harpers? Or at least where they like to hang out?
I can't say anything. I can't talk about them. They're secretive.
How about you just write it down on this piece of parchment here?
Give me a persuasion check.
There you go. That's my kind of roll.
All right.
That's very persuasive.
If I'm honest, I don't know how to write, but I know. Don't tell the authorities this because they're not supposed to know. But I do know that the Marchion of Mirabar knows about the Harpers. They know how to get in contact with them, I'm sure. I don't know how to get in contact with them. That's your best bet.
Okay.
And
where can I find this Marchion of Mirabar?
So you know just from the language of this area, Marchion, Marchion, is just another name. It's a title of basically the leader, if you will, of the town.
Okay.
If you're looking for them, they normally hang out in the large business building right in the center of town. You can't miss it.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
And here's your axe. Axe is done.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even secretive organizations will tend to use some form of symbol or such by buildings and doors, so that's something to keep an eye out as we traverse.
Before we head out of here, I'm gonna run back to the leather shop and get that going.
Okay.
Pay him the $50 or 50 gold and give him the pelt.
So it'll be about a week.
Yep.
And I don't know if you asked him about the next steps.
I didn't. I just assumed I needed to get bracers and go from there. But
yep.
I guess I could ask. I guess I'll walk up as I go back. So I'm looking to get these maybe enchanted. What do you know of anybody that would be able to do such a thing?
I think all the enchanting that happens over at the college. I don't know if they do that here, but I know that magical folk in general. They're the ones that would do that.
All right. Well, thank you, and I will hopefully see you in a week or so.
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a week.
Shall we
I was,
barge into the head honchos abruptly, or try and gather more information?
We got a week here if we're waiting for Ravo.
Oh, we don't need to wait for that. We can go do whatever. I'll circle back around at some point, I'm sure. And if not, then oh well.
Well, okay.
well, let's see what else we can find out, I guess. Anybody up for some day drinking?
Of course. Where might we find the nearest pub?
Are you asking someone or your friends?
Well, I suppose Huba got a good lay of the land.
It's kind of hard to tell which establishments are necessarily what from above.
Okay.
Did we pass any on our way over here?
Suppose I'll just ask the smashy guy. Good sir, might you point us in the direction of the nearest watering hole?
Listen, I'm looking to get smashed.
Well, you want to get smashed? All right. Well, are you looking for nice or are you looking for cheap?
Let's try middle of the road.
Well, you really only got two main establishments. Nice or cheap?
Then let's go for the dive.
All right, you're going to want to find the Floating Goat. That's just north of here over by the market, right by the fountain. You can't miss it.
What about the one for the finer tastes?
Well, that would be over in the north quarter there. That's like they call it the north, really like the northwest corner, but that's where all the rich and fanciful folk live. And as he says that, you realize as you walk around town, like, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of poverty here. You've seen some people that are, very nicely dressed, and then, other people that are still decently dressed. And even like these shops here, these guys are very well outfitted, even for just being, armor smiths or blacksmiths or, something of that sort. So you kind of get the feeling that, like, generally speaking, Mirabar has a lot more money than other towns that you've been to, at least.
All right, off to the pub then, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Fountain.
That's it up here.
Yep. So as you approach right here, you look over to your side, and you see this building here. Has a very interesting looking sign. It's a goat it looks like it's on a cloud, sort of. And it's called the Floating Goat.
Well, let's go in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll end the traverse here, and on the way look for like distinct signals carved into doorways or such.
Give me a perception check. All right. you didn't happen to notice anything along your way.
Bottoms up.
So you enter the floating goat, and there's a decent amount of people. You know, it's early morning. Looks like a lot of people are, you know, eating some breakfast, or, you know, maybe early lunch, something like that. People have kind of all walks. You know, looks like there's some adventurer types where they got some, you know, heavier armor and some weapons. Or maybe they're just guards about to go on duty. You're not really sure. Some more, not like noble-looking folk, but, you know, as mentioned before, even the non-noble folk in this town are still, you know, well-dressed, we'll say. So everybody looks like they're doing all right for themselves, and it's not absurdly loud, but there's a raised level of noise just due to the general nature of there being a, you know, dozen, 15 or so people in there at the time.
Okay, a table that'll fit 5.
Yeah, you could easily enough find one.
Okay. I'd like to hail the bartender. A little day drinking.
Sure.
Order around.
What are you having?
Round the mead, please.
Around on you? All right.
Yeah, round on me.
It's 5 silver a drink.
Okay, and what are you serving?
We got some. Are you looking for food or just what drinks we got?
Food.
Well, we got a nice old stew. You know, we call it a breakfast stew, so, you know, it's got some eggs and some green stuff in it. Well, we got the lunch stew, which has some potatoes and some meat. We could do like a roast bird for you. We got a couple chicken types. We got some other you know, bird-like creatures.
You know, it's cannibalism where I'm from. You don't have any like mouse stew or anything?
Mouse? Heck no. Oh, we got mice. We just gotta go catch them.
I'll take the eggs.
All right. One
The
breakfast
bird
stew.
Dilemma. So much food, bird or egg based.
Anybody else?
I'll go for a lunch stew.
Yeah, I'll try the breakfast stew.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
take one too.
All right. Whatever floats your goat. Well, then he walks away.
All right. Well, while we're waiting here,
Do I eat my young or do I eat my brother?
That's the dilemma.
notice any unusual characters?
It doesn't look like anybody in here is unusual. You know, if you're looking for like shady hooded characters in the corner, you don't see any of those in here. No zany, wacky characters out of place. There really only looks like there's about 4 other groups. You know, one group has like 4, heavy armored guys. They're probably the guards that are going on duty soon. Another group is 3 well-dressed, guys. Looks like maybe they're in a business deal. You got 4 over there on the other side that are, in robes. Maybe they're from the college, about to head out to work.
Well, I'm at a loss here.
We might be a little early for the real shady dealings.
They might not necessarily be shady, but it is also hard telling, not knowing. inquire with the scholarly types if they know of the Harpers?
Sounds good.
Who's going up to him?
Not me, because I am currently being attacked by a psychotic dog, and I will be right back.
I suppose I could. Try and be a little persuasive.
Can I, while he's doing that, can I just like watch whoever he's talking to like intensely to see if I notice whatever they might say is the truth or anything to that effect?
Okay.
So, can I walk up to the gentleman and introduce myself? Hello, my name is Owen Hammerhand. I'm visiting these parts, just doing a little bit of adventuring, and I had heard some grumblings of a rather secretive bunch named the Harpers. Might you know anything about these elusive people?
You kind of see like a glance kind of shoot up between them. Their brows furrow a little bit. Like, we know of them, but we don't deal with them. And we would appreciate you not insinuating that we know about those Harpers.
Come now, I'm a upstanding gentleman. I am of the utmost discretion. You can rely on me. I promise anything you divulge won't go any further than just you and me.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Shit.
No, doesn't
All right,
matter.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Pardon
Looks
us,
like I'm
sir,
not the
but
only one with cold rolls.
we know nothing of the Harpers. That's all we have to say. Good day.
I'd like to walk up behind and say, hey, excuse my friend here, Owen. We're actually looking to join the Harpers. If you might know how we can do such.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Two of them still just look like they are done with the conversation, and one of them says, I think they're always accepting, but I don't know how to join. Well, that's all I know.
Can I, as that was going, like, can I look around at anybody else that's, like, in the tavern? Like, did anybody overhear that and, kind of ducking to try to not seem like they heard it?
Sure, do a perception check. Doesn't look like anybody was really paying attention or even heard the conversation.
Well, I think we should finish our mead, boys, and go check, see if we can approach this Miriam, what's his name? What's his title again?
The Martian?
The Martian Amirabar?
Yep.
What do you say to that?
Sure.
It's a good a plan as any.
Alright, down the
So
hatch.
while we're finishing our meat here, maybe I might find somebody in the establishment who looks like they know a little bit about town and ask about this big old building in the center of town.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Down in front of it.
it definitely looked like there was a couple guards, in there, eating either before or after a shift.
Yeah, so I'll approach one of the guards and say, "You good sir, couldn't help but notice this magnificent structure at the center of town. Might you be able to tell me a little bit about it?"
Yeah. That would be the business center. That's where all the important people work. They basically run the town from there.
Must be a place of great value to be set at the center of town. I guess that's all. Okay, cool. I guess I'll return back to the table.
It's an important place, all right.
So if we were looking for a little bit more history on the building, we would do like a history check or something. See if there's.
You can do a history check, but none of you knew about the building before you even got to the town.
Okay.
So
then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, and I'll bow.
They nod as you walk away.
So where are we headed? In search of the Martian? Martian?
Yeah, March
Marvin?
Ion. I don't know how you actually say it, if I'm honest. It's March Ion. March Ion. It's probably not that, but...
Martian. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we'll go with.
All right.
Anybody have a direction to go?
I mean, would you have told us about what you had heard about the big building, or?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe start there. I mean, if that's where things are run from, and he's supposed to be kind of the
Big
running
man.
this town, might be a good place to start.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Go meet up by the fountain.
Whoa, sorry.
While walking by, I would like to inquire what this path is here. See if I can.
Yeah.
So that looks like it's a path that goes under the hill that's in the center. And from the best you could tell, it likely connects to the other path that you guys were on before when you came in.
That's kind of where I was going with that history check. I was like, is there like a secret passage or tunnel underneath the building, or?
I mean, there might be. I don't know why you guys need a secret passage to go talk to the Martian, but...
go kick around and see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
What a beautiful building. Uba, being a lightweight, would like to wet his feathers a little bit and take a little bath in the fountain here.
All right. Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Son of a bitch.
Man, these are some.
What is
Terrible
what are with these
rolls.
rolls?
So the guards at the top of the stairs, leading into this building, say, "Hey, get out of there! That's not for bathing."
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
I know you owls like water baths, but go find one on your own time.
Well, excuse my disturbance, but we're looking for the Martian of Mirabar. Could you point us in which which room he might be in.
I mean, the Marchion's in there, but you can't just go walk in and meet the Marchion. They're a busy person. I'm gonna have to set up a meeting.
And how would we go about setting up a meeting? Does he have a secretary or assistant?
Yeah, I think you're likely gonna have to go in and talk to... So you're gonna go in, and you're gonna want to take a right, but don't. Take a left, there's secretaries down there.
All right.
That's good.
It's gonna potentially veer to the right, but we'll take the left.
That's right, yeah.
We'll check with the assistant.
So it's not like a berry either. It's it's a pretty sharp left there.
May we enter the hall here?
Yep.
So I assume they're kind of staying in front of the door. But
You can go in.
Okay. Get on in there.
talk to the walk up to, I'm assuming, desk in the
So you walk in and there's a
office.
big entrance hall, if you will, and the guards are right. You walk in and you feel like you want to go to the right, but then you realize there's a little hallway on the left. You go down that hallway, it opens up into another room, and there's a secretary down there.
I really think we should turn right.
He said, take the left. All right. So, head down to the secretary and introduce ourselves, I guess, as a group. Hello, me and my compatriots here. We're looking to set up a meeting with the Marchion of Mirabar. We've heard that you would be the person who keeps his schedule. Is that correct?
I do say all that. This person, just they were writing when you came around the corner, and they wrote all through you writing, and then you finished talking. Sorry, they were writing all through you talking. Then you finished talking, they kept writing, and seemed to ignore you.
I can confirm my dog lacks both actual intelligence and emotional intelligence.
That's fair.
Oh, man, he cut out all the way there.
Who did?
Whoever was talking last.
Oh, Ryan?
Yeah.
I heard him all right.
What about, goddamn.
Is there a little bell, or can I knock on her desk, get her attention?
Sure, you knock. Well, they continue to write, but they just hold a finger up.
Can I break the thing now?
Can I flip a little coin or something?
Sure. What are you flipping?
The bird? Flipping whoopas.
I don't even have any silver. A gold coin. Just
All right.
give her a little flip and toss it in her direction. Hopefully she catches it.
So I heard the ting, and without even looking up, grabs the coin, puts it on the desk, and says, "Please wait until I am done. The world does not revolve around you. There are more important matters, I am sure." And then
Fair enough.
after a minute, they finish writing. They put the pen and quill, or the quill and ink down, and look up, hands you the gold coin back. "I believe this is yours. Now then, can I help you?"
Yes, we were looking to schedule a meeting with the Marchion of Mirabar.
Yes, well, so is everybody else today, it seems. So the Marchion is booked for at least another week. and does not just take meetings just because people ask for them. If they did, then they would never be out of meetings ever, and they would never get anything done. What makes you more important than anybody else?
Can I'm gonna kind of like take sort of a high road here a little bit and just say our discussion is privileged information, and it is of the utmost importance, and I am unable to divulge the nature of the conversation at this time. Just know that it is of grave importance to Mirabar and the realm. And I'll roll for persuasion again.
Yeah.
That one is haunting me. There we go. That's a little better.
All right. So you see the secretary kind of just takes off their glasses, rubs their temples, says, "The Martian is unavailable for another week due to other important matters. However, if you were to show your ability to provide services to the city may then deem you more important than some of the other matters and could then bump you up to a slightly earlier slot. Is this something you would be interested in?"
Like this afternoon?
Not this afternoon. It would maybe be 5 days.
Did you just blackmail us to cut off 2 days of waiting?
Blackmail? No. This is a business place. We do business. You do something for us, we do something for you.
What
but for
would
2
you,
days.
Have us do?
If you are interested, then down the hall to the right is the general of the forces of the mines. They have been having trouble, and I believe they are looking for assistance.
Might not be a bad way to pass the time anyway.
Do we get paid as well?
You will have to bring that up with the general.
I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Kidnap him!
Well, that is an option.
No. Why not? Might be fun. So I guess I'll back away from the desk, and I believe she said it was, we'll finally go right. We'll take the...
Now you're going to take a right. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to come to a fork in the hallway, and you're going to want to take it.
Okay. So moving down the hallway to the, you said it was the general's office?
Yeah, the general of the mine, security forces for the mining.
Security forces?
Crew.
Okay. I guess we'll just do a quick door knock and enter and say, "Good afternoon, sir. We heard you were looking for some assistance."
As you open the door, you kind of see this portly gentleman sitting there, kind of a blank stare on their face. You walk in, a little surprised. Oh, you want to help? All right. Yeah, well, I got a job for you. Why don't you clear out that damn mine? Can't get any work done around here. All these miners claiming weird stuff down there. I don't know what they're talking about. Tell you what,
claiming?
you know what these miners do. They go down there, they huff that rock dust, they come out and they can't even see straight. You know those miners. They're all like that. tell you what, if you deal with the problem and I get a report back that is done, taken care of, I'll give you 5 gold apiece.
5 gold?
Yeah, 5 gold. So, all right.
So
all
I'm
right, 10 gold.
I'm assuming
10 gold.
I'm assuming the mines are the primary source of income for this city, correct?
Oh, I mean, you know, maybe.
So you are wanting us to clear out your primary source of income for 10 gold apiece?
I mean, we got other mines, you know. Maybe not as productive as that one, but yeah, 10 gold. It's probably it's probably a couple of rats down there, and I don't know.
And I'm assuming it's on your shoulders to get this cleaned up, and I would assume that the Martian is not overly pleased with this mine not operating. Is this correct?
Well, of course the Martian's not pleased. And yeah, it's me. It's on me. I'm the security leader for those clowns down there. They can't even do their job. They keep dying and stuff.
So would it not behoove you to pay professionals like ourselves a decent rate to get your job that you should be doing cleaned up?
Is 10 gold not a decent rate?
Absolutely not.
Well, you can buy at least 4 meals down at the whatever that dive bar is over there that they go to all the time.
What do you spend on a meal?
The floaty goat, whatever. Well, I mean, I only eat in the North Quarter. Like, you know, it's expensive up there. It's way
so
better.
What does 4
obviously.
meals cost for you?
I don't even know. I just pay my tab monthly.
Yeah. I would say,
All right.
if anybody else would like to speak.
All right, look here, mister. We'll clear out this mine for you. You get us an audience with the Martian of MidiQOL, and pay us 50 gold apiece.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Actually, you both can, or one of you can do it with advantage.
Huba, you can take advantage.
Oh my god!
Take advantage. Take advantage.
Oh my god!
Taking advantage. Called that.
All right.
Oh,
That's pretty hilarious.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, he's giving you advantage on it.
Whoops.
Well,
What the
much
fuck
better.
is these rolls?
Wow.
oh
What
man.
the fuck?
That's all right though,
My
because it wasn't a difficult one. You succeeded on the first roll, but it's like whatever.
Choice of a 2 or 2 3s.
Just yeah, okay. 50 gold, whatever. Take care of this problem. 50 gold each. I got it. Sure. Go.
and an audience with the mayor.
I'll put in a good word.
Martian?
I can't. I'll go talk to that secretary. You see, I gotta deal with her every day. You know how irritating that is?
Almost as irritating as talking to you.
Yeah. Well, I got a business to do. Tell you what. go to the North Mines. Find Barlam Stonefoot. He'll fill you in.
Barlam Stonefoot?
That's his name. Yep.
Wrong with his feet?
We got stones for feet. I don't know. You know those dwarves. They always have funny names.
Serious case of crap.
Huh?
That's nothing. All right. All right, we'll take care of this problem for you. Just, you better hold your end of the bargain there.
Yeah. Heard it all before. Come back alive or not at all.
I hate this guy.
I haven't really
I
done
I
any
think that sounds like a good deal.
I haven't really done mean characters, I guess. So I was trying.
Oh
to
no,
now.
he's great, but I hate him.
Obviously, the people that work in this business center are not very happy.
Bureaucrats.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go check out this mine.
Follow the path to the north. You can't miss it. About this time, you realize, like, that must be a common phrase in this town. Like, you can't miss it. Everybody's saying that.
Thing is, that was the style at the time. Well, we came in from the north, and there was the mines and the tunnel, so maybe that's it? No, that spit us out.
Yeah. It's probably that mines where we came that down to the mines where we came in from.
Well, that is a mine we know, so we can at least ask if that's the north mine. We retrace our steps.
Yeah. I think I recall some guards standing out there. So ask them if they had any issues.
All right.
Okay. Onward.
All right, so you guys head back down there. So, you know, a couple different guards. You know, they must have done a shift change, but they're still, you know, standing there where you saw the other guys.
Okay. I'd like to ask them, one of the guards, maybe the one, is this the mine that's having some trouble with the miners?
You mean the north mine? No. This is a central mine. The north mine is about a day and a half. You know, I'm assuming you came in that way. And he points down the hallway that you guys came down. You're gonna want to go back out there and then follow that path all the way up into the foothills of the mountains, and it's about a day and a half. That's where the north mines are at.
Ah. Well, thank you, good sir.
Your boss is an asshole.
Yeah, tell me about it. Anybody that works in that building? Yeah. That's why I'm glad I'm down here. What about you? He, insinuates over towards the other guard. He's like, yeah, I would take, mine duty any day over duty in that building.
That's fair. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Done with the city, or you guys want to check anything else out before we start heading out?
Let's hit up these fucking mines.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. So you guys head north. It is, it's easy traveling. It's a well-traveled path, and you realize that people go to and from the mines all the time. And so along the road, every couple of miles, there's like another little shack or something where they're offering, brief refreshments or some places to sit and relax. So it's an easy path. There's guards, frequently at patrols, so you could feel relatively safe. After about a day and a half of travel, you guys get to the mines of Mirabar. And we'll go ahead and take a break there. Come back in just a little bit.
All right.
I gotta deal with this puppy that keeps whining at me. All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
I am back as well.
That's everybody? Ryan?
Yo.
All right. I think that was everybody. All right. So here we are. The mines. So you finally get to the mines. You see, you can see on the map there's a couple different mine entrances, but or maybe you can't really see them that well due to walls that they put in. Whatever. There's a couple of mine entrances, but the one that you are in front of looks like it's probably the one that's having the issues, because there's like 4 guards stationed there. They got it kind of barricaded off. They put a temporary like door / barricade in the entrance of the tunnel, and there's a bunch of other people milling around outside.
I'll approach Barlam Stonefoot here, to assume that is.
Mhm.
Well, name under.
Now, you don't know his name at the moment, but
He looks important.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll approach him. We were sent here by the general. What seems to be the issue?
The issue is that there's something strange down in those tunnels. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. So some of the guys that saw some of the other things, he points over at somebody that's sitting underneath a tree over on the side. Like, he still hasn't recovered. I don't know what's down there, but we closed it off. We've been trying to convince the nobles to permanently let it close this mine, but they don't seem too keen on that. So we got it blocked off the best we could. I don't know how long it'll hold if they decide to march on it.
You describe what these people are seeing.
I wish I could. I don't even know how to describe them. There's spiky things everywhere, limbs flinging to and fro. I don't know. I heard the noises. That freaked me out enough. I saw the limbs. I ran out with everybody else. And that guy over there, pointing again to the guy that's still inconsolable, like, he still hasn't talked yet.
Is there anything else you could tell us about the situation?
Well, it's trickier than they're just being monsters. We still haven't recovered 6 of our miners. I don't know if they're holed up in there or if they've been eaten, but we can't find them. They didn't come out.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you weren't back.
Yep.
Anyway, you got here. He basically was describing the things in there have limbs flying everywhere, too many spikes. There's a guy over on the side under a tree that's inconsolable and can't speak yet, because he still can't describe what he saw. And nobody really knows what's going on in there, except that there's some weird things in there. And they're still missing 6 guys.
Well, should we poke our heads in and check it out?
It is, so it's barricaded off, so that it'll take them just a little bit of time. It's like, if you guys want to go in there, we're gonna barricade it right behind you. I can't risk whatever's in there coming out, so you'll be on your own. What are they paying you for this job? Like, I tried to tell them, like, just collapse it.
Not enough.
Whatever it is probably not enough.
All right. I'd like to walk up to the guy who's in the corner, see if I can get him to speak.
All right.
Hey, you all right?
Well, he doesn't even respond to you, but he still is holding his head in his hands, kind of rocking back and forth. It's like, no, too many spikes. No, it's too long.
All right, let's head in his mind, I guess. All right, you can open the way for us.
Certainly something afoot.
Okay. We'll open it. Well, like I said, we're closing it as soon as you guys get in there. We'll open it again if you manage to make it out. I promise. But we can't take any chances of them getting out.
Okay.
Sounds fair to me.
All right, go ahead and remove the barricade. Let these adventurers in there. May whatever god you believe in have mercy on your soul. What were you going to say, Huba?
Looking for it, but I was gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Ravo. Before we walk in.
All right.
What does that do?
I'm gonna find a spell myself.
I believe, depending on his bard level, it gives you a 1d4. His might be a 1d6 to like an attack roll or a saving throw or ability check.
Where the fuck is my Bardic Inspiration spell? Ah, there it is. It gives you a motive potential as well.
Oh yeah, yep. But you,
Okay.
can you put it in the chat? Just so they can
yeah.
see it.
How do I do that?
I should be able to click info. And it should populate it in the chat.
So there's your Bardic Inspiration.
Maybe
And there's your emotive potential.
The dice icon by the ability or whatever might put it into chat.
There you go. There's Bardic Inspiration.
Oh wait, you guys didn't even see what I posted in there, did you?
No, I was very confused for a second. I thought I was missing. I was like, did my game fucking break?
Well, I just realized that when I did it for both the Bardic Inspiration and the Motive Potential, I realized that it sent it to me, not to him, or not to the general post. Well, yep, that's a bard.
What the fuck?
We'll just take that out of there.
I see the Bardic Inspiration and it just doesn't include the die size, so you just say that.
That's a bard.
Unfortunately, it doesn't say in his bardic inspiration either. It'll, like,
I mean, if you click more details, it's at the bottom.
Yeah, it should be
a D8 at 5th level, D10 at 10th, and D12 at 15th.
Yeah, so he's a level 4 bard, so it should be a D6.
Alright, let's go bust some spiky things.
Looks like our way down.
Oh, interesting.
They figure out beforehand who many people also don't have dark vision.
I think just Lowell doesn't. I mean, not Lowell, Owen. But he has a lantern that he just clips to his waist.
The old 2 spell plus, so I have 3. Wait it out.
Oh, and you gotta join us?
There you go. Yep.
So everybody can see.
Oh boy.
So the cave is obviously very dark and rough-hewn rock. You know, it is a mine. You're not really sure why it warped around like this, but you can imagine it was probably due to some difference in the material in the rock that required them to go around.
And they keep an extra eye out for unusual tracks or
What's that?
signs different of just, you know, normal mining activities.
Yeah. You can ignore that this map is reused from a section of the adventure that we are not going to use, and that would have been a light in the other adventure. So this does not exist.
Come across this opening here. What do we see?
From where you are, it looks like there is a lot of, you know, rough-hewn pebbles all the way around. The walls, you know, again, are rough-hewn. This cavern is pretty wide across, you know, 50, 60 feet wide and, you know, 50, 60 feet long or so, maybe a little bit longer. It's probably about 20 or so feet tall. And there's a big stalactite right here in the middle, and it looks like there is a cave path over here and a cave path over here. Alright, I need everybody to freeze where you're at. So, Ravo, you are the first to notice that the stalagmite, which you kind of thought was a pillar right here in the middle, looks like it's all of a sudden moving. And you see many arms all of a sudden come out of this pillar, and you can see a gaping mouth open up about halfway up with rows of sharp teeth, and then a blinding red eye right in the middle. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Hey-o. Thought that was going to be 3.
Why not have...
First good roll of the night.
Right. Alright, so as these tendrils come out, they... actually, 1 second. They look like they're kind of just a little bit whippy, and then all of a sudden they just shoot out. And I need Ravo, Huba, Wabu, and Lowell to make a... Actually... Never mind. So each one of these tendrils shoots out and wraps around you. And you are now grappled and restrained.
All 4 of us?
All 4 of you.
Oh, great.
And then, Ravo, you are the closest one to the front. And so, all of a sudden, you just feel yourself yanked straight towards this gaping mouth, and the mouth takes a bite at you. And it will not hit. Alright. So then, all of a sudden, you realize that there are other creatures that you didn't notice in here in the first place. They kind of like unmerge with the rock, and you realize they're not like rocks themselves, but they were kind of hiding in like little tiny cracks in the wall. And this guy down here pops out and is going to run up to Wabu. And he will attack you. Twice.
That'll hit.
And you take 8 points of piercing damage. And you are grappled. Well, you were already grappled. So, and you also cannot breathe or speak.
Okay.
So you're kind of like grappled from 2. The big thing has you around the waist, and then this little guy kind of like came up, and like the first one, you know, you were able to deflect, but you didn't realize like the second arm was kind of whipping around, and it like latches onto your face, and all the spikes, you know, pierced and blocking your nose and mouth, making it difficult to breathe and speak. So that'll bring us to Huba.
Okay. I am grappled, right? What can I not do while grappled?
While grappled, you have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. You can't move, and you can escape by doing a strength check.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to grapple myself off of these. What's that?
Nope, you're fine. I just like broke the game part of.
To try to free myself, is that an action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to free myself from these tendrils.
Okay.
It's ability check or saving throw?
Check. Let me just double check that. So your speed is 0. Let's see, maybe it's under restrained.
Both +2. I'll just roll one.
I think you do strength or dexterity check, technically.
Which one?
Sorry, one sec. I'm just trying to figure out. They don't
Each
really
grappling
say.
you can pick,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
strength or dex.
Yeah. So strength or dex check, whatever you want. It'll be against the strength of this guy.
Okay. Is it ability check?
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, you just need to beat a DC 15. Yeah. Strength check. All right. So you are still grappled.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do then. It's my turn.
Let me just double check. I just want to verify real quick. Takes an action to break a grapple. Yeah. So they say it's DC 15. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Would you rather just do a basic DC 15 strength check? Actually, you did dex check. So it would be a DC 15 strength check. Or do you want to roll against it?
Whatever. Your pick, man. I'm gonna use lucky and try to re-roll that. Actually.
Okay. What does lucky do for you? 3 luck points. Okay.
Lets me pretty much re-roll it.
Yep.
What did you want? The strength for a dex check?
Do a. I guess if you're gonna do a dex check, I will do a strength check on this guy.
Yep.
We'll see if you even need to use your lucky. Yeah, so you would still need to use it, and your second one, you're doing strength. I'll see. Whoops, not saving throw. Yeah. All right. So with your reroll, you do manage to break free.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take your
that's all I got.
second strength as a thing. So you did break free, and as you do, you kind of like grab this limb and you like rip on it, and it does snap apart. And now it kind of looks just like a little stubby end.
In my turn, I don't think I can do anything else. You're up, Ravo.
Okay. Does being restrained or anything, does that prohibit me from teleporting in any facet?
You won't know till you try.
Okay. Well, as a bonus action, I will Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
To there.
All right.
And then movement.
Yeah, probably could have moved
Stay
out
there.
of range. Shit.
And
If you still want to move,
then-
Huba, I'll give you the option to still move.
Yeah. Let me move back here.
And I will take a shot with my longbow at it.
All right.
And it will be, let's see, lightning damage.
That'll hit.
Okay. Damage.
You can-
That is a 1d4, correct? Nope, that is 1d6.
didn't know you could do that. You can pick up die.
Oh. 3 of that is lightning.
Okay.
I will go again.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Can anybody else see that?
I can't see you pick it up.
You can't? No?
No, it doesn't move on my screen after he rolls.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming my arrow, the seasonal quiver.
Yep.
That is not crit, so that's just a 1d6 on top of. Or is that crit as well? Because it just says add 1d6 to damage. So I'm assuming it doesn't crit.
You know what? I don't know. I think we'll say it does double as well.
Okay. Do that. That's crit. Okay, so it does that, and 9 of that is lightning.
All right.
It matters. Where is my thing? And I get 1 more attack because of Dread Ambusher.
The way I read it is like anything that doesn't have a saving throw is double.
Dots don't get it.
Normal.
That'll hit.
Does it? Okay. Damage. D6. How does this work? D8.
All right.
I think that is everything I can do.
My vision is a little limited here on the board.
What do you mean?
Oh, just the pillar.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
you know what? Actually, I realized
Fuck
why
it.
that is. No, you're good. 1 second. There. Now you should be able to see it.
All right.
Gross.
I got movement.
Yeah, it's pretty gross looking.
This is just a little guy.
It's a little guy that is got a sucker over Wabu's face right now.
Well, I am going to strike that first.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do a little Sunforger action. Attack. Normal.
That'll hit.
Alright.
All right.
And why don't we go ahead and do a Divine Smite on top of that. Still alive.
It is not alive.
Okay. Then I guess I will turn my next attack onto this gross thing here.
All right.
Replicate that. Oh my god.
That does not hit.
Alright. Then I suppose that's my turn.
All right. So that brings us to this little guy up near Ravo, who jumps out of the shadows over here, and with his wild flinging, spiky hand things. It's going to take a couple lashes at you.
Miss.
It's coming back again with the other arm.
Miss.
And it steps back and screeches at you, and then decides that it is going to swing at you again. 2 more times.
That will hit.
Do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
He can't on attack rolls against him. So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's halved. 52.
Yep.
No, 50. Sorry, continue.
All right, the second one does not hit. But the first one that does hit clasps right over your face, and you are grappled and / restrained, and you cannot breathe or speak.
Okay.
All right, and that'll end its turn. And then another one kind of appears out of the shadows over here. And makes its way up here to take a swing at Owen.
Does not hit.
Second one comes in.
That hit.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled with one of its arms. And then it does kind of the same thing that the other one did towards Ravo. It kind of like shrieks with like some kind of unknown fervor, and it takes another couple of swings at Wabu.
Some good attack rolls there.
Yeah. 7 points of piercing damage on the first one. And actually, that's all it can do because it's got the other tentacle on Owen. So it has both of you grappled, and neither of you can breathe or speak. And that will end its turn. And then wouldn't you know it, there's one over here, right behind Lowell. It jumps out. Takes a swing at Lowell. Comes back for another swing. Screeches, because it can't hit for some reason.
Let's go.
Still can't hit. And
Stop rolling, goddammit.
they have
It's
multi-attack.
4 opportunities.
So they have multi-attack, so they get 2, and then they each have an ability to give themselves another action. Only once, but they get another 2 swings. But missed all 4 times. So that brings us to this big guy again, who doesn't decide to move, but it will shoot out its tendrils to wrap around. It still has Lowell wrapped up and Wabu wrapped up. So actually what it's going to do is it's going to step right here and shoot out 3 more tendrils, 1 for Owen, 1 for Huba, and 1 for Ravo. So you guys are all grappled. And then Huba, it's going to pull you in close. And it's going to attempt to take a bite out of you. And I don't think that will hit.
It's a miss.
All right. That will end its turn. That brings us to Lowell, who is currently grappled twice. Or no, just once. The little guy didn't get you.
Just once, but Even though my movement speed is 0, I can still summon the gang.
Yep.
How many is this? What's the range? 60 feet. Alright, we are summoning the gang.
Alright, which gang are you summoning? About
We'll do
1,000
the,
little frogs.
Wolfgang?
We'll do the 8 wolf gang,
Alright.
but we'll disperse.
Okay.
We'll go with 4 down by me, 4 by the big baddie,
Alright.
and at least 1 by 1 or 2. We'll do 2 by little guy, 2 by big guy for the big guy.
And these are the quarter CR wolves, so...
Yeah.
And I think you have control of them still, so you go ahead and put them wherever you want. If you don't have control of them, let me know. That looks like you do. Okay.
We're playing the numbers game.
All right.
Let's see, roll initiative as a group, which has their own turns.
Can you add them to initiative? Yeah, okay.
I think I just pick one and then roll.
Sure, yeah. Alright, so they cannot go yet.
Oh, that's actually maybe unfortunate. I don't know how that works if they go before me. You know, if they get this turn in this order, if it's just wait to go around, but whatever.
They have to wait till their turn. So whenever something new joins, they roll their own initiative, and they basically just take their turn once it gets to their initiative. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's how it is, and I don't have any movement speed because I'm grappled, and let's see how this goes.
Alright. Over to Wabu.
Alright, I have a couple of questions.
Yep.
I am double grappled?
It's just going to be considered one grapple. I'm not going to make you roll twice for it. That I just added the extra guy had you grappled because it means you can't speak or breathe. So that's the only thing he's really doing extra.
Okay, and that is the little guy that's doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, the big guy has you grappled so you can't move. The little guy just has his thing over your face.
Alright, I guess I'm going to try to bust out of here.
Alright.
Am I doing ability check or saving throw?
Ability check. Strength or dex, your choice.
Yeah, they both pretty bad.
I watch too much metagaming to know that the game plan is just swarm of the gang versus the one slightly stronger gang.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this just because I just want to see. I was gonna take the lower of the two, but that guy did not roll low. So that is your action to attempt to break out. So you still have a bonus action.
Yep. Really don't have a whole lot I can do. If I can't speak, I can't spellcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
All right. And then wouldn't you know it, there's one more little guy sitting over here. Who sprints up to Ravo. I was going to lash out 4 times, because that's what they like to do.
This. Miss. Miss.
All right.
Miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just roll the crits against me, man.
I will. Don't worry. It was only 1.
Technically 2.
Well, that last one was just an ability check, but I was going to take the lower of the 2. So. All right, that'll end his turn. So that brings us back to the top of the order, which is Huba.
Alrighty then.
So you are grappled.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cloud of Daggers. Right in this right here.
All right.
Okay. And so upon cast, 44.
Just go ahead and post it in the chat. Just make it a little easier.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
Info bitch.
Like if you're in spellbook, if you click, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Now we're talking. So.
4d4. I thought you were saying you just did 44 damage.
I like what you heard better.
Yeah.
So you're casting that at first
44.
level,
It's a second level.
or yeah, sorry, second level. So yeah, so 4d4. Go ahead and roll your damage. So anytime it enters the area or starts a turn in there. So, all right, takes 8 slashing damage.
There are a few spells that get surprisingly broken when upcast.
Yeah, I mean that one definitely goes up pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
Especially since there's no save.
yep.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
All right. Brings us to Ravo.
Okay. Well, as I am grappled again, I will use another Blessing of the Raven Queen. And teleport there.
All right.
And then I'll run over here. And I will take a shot at this guy with my longbow.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
Okay, and I'll do lightning damage again.
All right. That guy will die.
Okay, I'll take next shot at that guy.
Okay. That will also hit. And he will also die.
Okay. And yeah, fuck it. I will action surge. and take a shot at the big guy.
All right. That will not hit.
Let's see. The inspiration, do I have to use that before? Or can I use that now, or should
I guess technically you can use it after your roll before I say the result.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just tell you, don't use it.
Well, we're good now. For this time, I just for future.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I'll just put it that way.
All right. Oh, I like user permission. Okay.
Well, I guess I am going to attempt to break free.
All right.
Strength saving.
No, you're
ability
already
check.
in range. Start smashing.
Wait, what?
You're already in range. Start smashing.
You just can't move.
Oh, I just can't move?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, then I'll can I smash the little guy?
Yeah, he's right there.
Right. Yeah, then smash him.
Smash away. That'll hit. And that will kill.
All right. Now I would like to turn towards. I guess the big guy, since I'm already in range. Do another smashy smash.
Smash away.
When
That'll hit.
real quick, when Owens destroyed that little guy, did it shatter into pieces? Like, or was it like organic? Like it squished?
Organic.
Okay.
Damage roll.
All
That's
right.
not very good. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yep.
Just hang tight. Sorry about this. All right, that's a little better. And then I'm going to do a level 2 Divine Smite, which it might let me do, it might not. There we go. Another
Okay.
13.
All right. Whoops.
And
That's not what
can I take a bonus action as well?
I meant. Yes.
I should be able to, great.
Yep.
Let's do... Never mind, I'm just gonna end the turn.
All right.
I didn't have any good bonus action spells prepped, so...
All right. All the wolves. Wolf away.
The Owu gang. We'll just work our way clockwise. So first one will just attack. On big guy.
Mm-hmm.
He has pack tactics, so he has advantage.
That will not hit.
Next guy.
That will not hit.
I'm gonna move here, attack.
Just keep in mind that that large black rock or brown rock doesn't exist.
Does this one little corner provide an angle or not?
What do you mean?
Like where I just moved this one.
Oh, yeah, what I'm saying is this black rock here doesn't exist. That was where the creature was originally standing. It's a part of the map. I can't remove it, but you can stay there, and you're just fine to attack.
I'll move this one up here, and then I'll move the other one down there.
I mean, you could go here or here and still attack it. Just so.
I got another one that'll try and take
Yeah.
that space.
All right.
A blade with blades of dagger or whatever it's called will hit you if you move in those two spots?
No, because it's a 5-foot cube, which each one of these blocks is 5 foot, so it's just that one cube that it's in. A 23 will hit.
Oh, that sounds right. An error? Alright. I'll just roll again, not counting, just to break permissions.
Okay. With that, the large creature releases everybody that it has grasped. The tendrils fall down. It kind of collapses over backward, and its mouth opens up wide, and it just kind of keeps going, and it collapses over backwards. And that guy is dead.
We'll hold the rogue one by the big guy and go to our quartet starting at 9 o'clock by me. And attacking the little guy.
That'll hit. All right.
Clockwise, our next guy.
That'll hit. And that'll do it.
The squad has prevailed. I
That's
spent too
insane.
much
You guys can
time.
attack, like,
Spent too much time researching action economy. And I have to clear the notifications before I could enter. Someone just sent a message in another Discord server. And I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm assuming you're canceling your Blade of Daggers there, Huba?
Yeah, I'll
I got him.
release that concentration.
Yeah.
Yahar.
Alright, he's back.
I will not cancel the squad and just keep them in a double stack column behind me.
Alright.
Everybody here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Well, that was, that fight was fucked.
Just got grapple fucked there.
Yeah. I feel, tenfold.
I actually did nothing.
That was certainly something spiky. Have we examined the corpse yet?
I feel like there's a lot more cave to explore.
I do
I'd like to
too.
put
I was thinking
I'd
it's a
like to
mine.
poke the dead thing with a stick and examine that.
Poke it in
Normally,
it's a
I would
little
take
gelatinous.
Okay.
It had
Just
teeth
say,
if you wanted to take one.
No, I don't think I earned any.
I'll pick a tooth.
I'm gonna take some teeth.
Hell yeah.
Add to my collection.
Are these ledges here? What's going on?
They are slight downward ledges.
Okay.
We are in a valuable mine all by ourselves.
Yeah, might be worth
Mhm.
taking a look around. Maybe I just slide down this embankment.
I'm with you. I like money.
All right, Owen, you get right about there. I need everybody else to stop.
Oh,
And Owen and Wabu, I guess everybody can go ahead and enter initiative.
Bitch.
oh my god, it's so bad.
Hey, I got another fucking 5.
Oh god, it rolled it for all
Oh,
of
man.
It sure did. Yeah.
What's happened?
I'm surprisingly not last. I'm impressed.
That was insane.
I wanted to do it for just the one, but I just had
Yeah,
like
if they're the
select
same
all.
creature, it does all of them at once. Lesson learned. Owen, you realize one of those small creatures steps out of the wall right next to you and starts slapping you with some spiky hands.
Miss. 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 Son of a bitch. All right,
He
that
got
hit.
you. Alright, you take 5 points of piercing damage and you are grappled and you cannot speak or breathe. And Wabu, you are right there. And a little guy jumps out right here. Starts slapping away at you.
I go ahead and hit that crit.
It's going to be a lot more interesting with all of the gang having separate initiatives.
Oh my god, I thought that was gonna roll to a 20.
Yeah. Separate initiatives for all of them is easier to know who you're dealing with. That is 1. I'm just going to roll all 4 because I'm right here. I don't expect it to hit very much. So, all right. So 1. You take 7 points of piercing damage, and you are
Christ.
grappled, and you cannot speak or breathe. And I will go ahead and begin combat with Ravo.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to about there first. And take a shot at the one at Wabu.
All right. That'll miss.
Okay, I will go again.
That'll hit.
Okay. And I'll continue with the lightning damage.
All right. That one will die.
Okay. I'll move up to about there.
I'll have you move back a little bit just because it's a little difficult to get down off that ledge. You can go like just at the base of the ledge. I'll say. Well, actually, where were you when you started?
Right here. Like when I started.
You were like
started?
right here.
I was here.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. 25,
I have
30,
40 feet of movement on my first.
Oh,
first
okay.
turn.
I'll say you can get. Actually, on your first turn, yeah, you could get up here. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, you got plenty of movement.
I just want to check that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure my Dread Ambusher thing didn't say it had to be like the same target.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take another shot at that one.
All right.
Here. Scroll over.
That'll hit.
Damage.
And it's dead.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
And how much it cost to hop the ledge? Does it cost 10?
We are no longer in combat.
Oh. I am just gonna say fuck it.
I
Yeah.
think it's probably a glitch on my end, but I just can't see anything. I can see all the menus, but I can't see no part of the map.
Huh.
Did you
Refresh
accidentally
the page?
scroll like away from?
I'll refresh it, I guess.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on there?
Refresh.
And okay, I'm back.
All right, Huba, you get right about there. I need everybody to freeze. Wabu, I think you were moving, so I'll let you move up to where you would have been.
I'll just go.
I was trying to attempt to rearrange the formation.
Yeah. So Huba, I need you to enter combat. All right. From right behind you, this creature jumps out and starts slapping at you. I think that misses. I don't remember what your AC
Yep,
is at.
misses.
Yeah, okay.
We'll just say reloading the formation is a struggle.
Yes. Alright, so it doesn't hit on any of it. Now we begin combat, and it goes before you, so it's going to swing again.
What the fuck?
Only 2 times this time, though, because it used its one thing. Get out of the way, dice. And it missed on both of those.
Like a fucking acrobat, I dodge all those.
Yeah, his tentacles are just flapping everywhere, but somehow they just all miss you, so you go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna turn around and bring my battle axe down on it.
Alright. You will miss.
Sure will. And then, I'd like to go ahead and retreat.
Okay. You get there, it takes an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah, those things.
And it
Does
hit
he
when
get
it
2
mattered.
attacks?
Not for attack of opportunity, no.
No. Huba.
He does
He only-
not. He does
Oh.
not. He does not have a level 5 in a class.
Ah. Okay.
So it does hit you. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled, and you can't continue to retreat.
Forget that's a thing.
Alright, so that will end your turn. So now everybody else can roll initiative. Don't even bother rolling for the wolves.
Dude. 3 and then a 1. Like, holy shit, dude.
So Ravo, you are up first.
Okay. I'll get to about there.
I find it unlikely that Ravo will miss, but you never know.
Still gonna do it. He said, "Don't bother."
That's fine. That'll hit.
I lighted one.
Okay. D6, lightning.
And that'll kill.
Yeah.
So, Huba, you were exploring the end of this tunnel, and it looks like it's unfinished. Actually, what can you use? You just can't see anything, yeah. So it looks like they had started to mine out some kind of vein there, but it is definitely an unfinished tunnel.
Dead end, if you will.
A dead end, if you will.
Okay. Hey, it's a dead end, guys.
You do, but
The game does not like it when you move
Nope.
a lot of
It
characters
does not.
at once. It's getting
It'll be
wolves
fine.
everywhere.
getting smeared off on the wall. Oh, God.
Will they reform into the
Absolutely
shape?
not.
Absolutely not. Is correct.
You only have 5 wolf heads now, but you still have 8 wolves. You have 4 wolf heads now, so they're all doubled up somewhere.
Oh, it is bad.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
As we peek around this corner, what do we see?
So you don't see what the map shows you. This is just a large empty room. It looks like maybe this was used as like a break room, because along the side you can see like not necessarily refreshment stands, but it looks like maybe they brought all the water and stuff into here. Maybe food for snacks or whatever. So a little break room. Let me help you out. Oh, and you tried to move him. Uh-oh. There.
I was finding a solution.
Yeah. I was tired of watching you try to move them in formation through that tunnel, because they're just going to get broken up again.
I was gonna just smush them into one.
You could do that too.
Can I take a look at
the
like the
progress of, and when you forced me and just everything broke.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Ravo?
Can I take a look at like the ceiling and like the walls? Do I notice any of these like creatures?
Go ahead and give me
Hugging
a
enemy.
perception check. From the best you can tell, you don't see any of these creatures in or around in the wall or around any corner.
I am also quite paranoid because there are something in the corners.
Same. I was also gonna send the perception for this room.
All right.
Yeah, I've been taken out pretty thoroughly this whole fucking day.
So, none of you see what you would imagine to be one of those creatures in the walls or ceilings or anything like that in this next room. You feel pretty confident that there is not anything there.
Well then, What do I see to our left here? Are these tunnels?
Yeah, so you can see that there is a tunnel to the left and a tunnel to the right.
What are these big old thingies on the left here?
Just ignore those. That's part of the other map.
Okay.
And you get right about there, and you notice a couple of creatures in the next room. It's a very large room. It looks like they're about 100 feet away from the entrance to the room.
On the right?
On the right room, yep.
I tell what creatures these are.
Go ahead and give me a nature check. You have no idea what they are.
But do I?
You have no idea what they are.
The old one.
Do
Why
we
are
wanna-
nature checks intelligence? That's my question.
Do we want to try to funnel things in?
Seeing
Like,
as
to where we
how,
are
like,
now?
all the classes I would want to take nature as a skill are like wisdom or something else. Now it's intelligence.
Alright, how do we want to approach these two creatures, guys?
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
want to
can-
lure him out. I'll bomb him.
Yeah, I can throw an arrow at them and we can try to funnel them in.
Okay.
They're on the right.
They are in the room
Yeah.
to the right.
All right, I will stand right about there, and I'll take a shot at the one on the left.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Stealth.
Okay.
Let's try to set up the old ambush. Squad.
All right. So, Ravo, you get right about there, and they all of a sudden turn towards you, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm gonna roll shit on this one. Oh, we're still in combat.
Oh, whoops. Let me just...
Reset.
Oh, we are no longer in combat. New combat.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
Oh my god, another one.
No.
Oh, it wants to fucking roll initiative for each of the tokens individually again.
Do it.
Jesus Christ.
All right. And then I gotta do this.
Oh god, is that what I think it is?
What? It's probably not what you think it is.
Ah, okay.
Tarask.
It is not a Tarask.
Because
That would
we
be much
dead.
bigger. It would be much bigger. All right. We'll go ahead and begin combat. So that'll be Ravo.
Okay. I will take a shot at the one on the left.
Okay. What is the range on your bow? Let me just double check that.
150 to 600.
So above 150. Okay, you're good. Yeah.
And I would like to make it, say, fire damage.
All right.
Nice.
That's a big old negative.
Try again.
That will hit.
Oh, surprising. 6. I'm going to use Piercer to re-roll my damage die.
All right.
Throw that there.
You must use the new roll.
just do this. Fucking the exact same.
Same.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay. And 3 of that was fire, if that makes any difference at all.
All right. What? Oops, I did the wrong thing. Oh no, that was right. Yeah, never mind.
And I will shoot again with Dread Ambusher.
All right.
Fucking.
That will not hit.
Now it comes around.
You haven't missed yet, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna move back a few, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Up to Wolf.
Let's get vision because I have no idea what we saw. I don't have vision on this token.
Oh shit! I just zoomed in.
How far in?
Well, I can see what it is.
It's not what you think it is.
I hope
So
not.
it's not a beholder.
It's not a
But, yeah.
beholder. It's the same family, but not a beholder.
Okay.
But I guess since we can't see,
Obviously, you don't know that in game, but
we'll
Yeah.
just establish the attack line if it starts coming in, and end this token's turn. As soon as I clear out my notifications, I can hit end turn. Anything worthwhile if it doesn't require concentration. Now for the 5 minutes of browsing spellbook. I think the most helpful things would require concentration, so we will follow there.
After this encounter, I'm probably gonna have to dip.
mm-hmm.
There are so many more quests.
It's crazy. I actually get to go.
Sure do.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. But 90. Holy fuck. Motherfucker's far.
They are pretty far. Whoa.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong one.
That's pretty far.
Alright,
While I
teach
was
me
pissed
how to
off, I haven't
delete.
been able to do anything.
I haven't. I'm wondering if I still can't. Okay, thanks. Thanks for doing that. This is what I was actually looking for.
Oh, it was Stardew, but Stardew was like
Alright. I will be
certain
there. Oh. I get to see the second guy now. That's an ugly dude. Alright, first thing I'm doing is on the left guy, I am casting Hex. And then I'm gonna start blasting.
Those will both hit.
Alright. And then
And with that, it will fall out of the sky and die. It
come
was
on, man!
hovering a little bit.
I want to fucking kill
He did kill.
again.
Well, I mean, you can't kill it more than already dead.
No, I want to kill again.
Wabu
Not that
does,
one.
though.
Yeah. I would keep firing on him if I could.
Yeah.
Resurrect him to kill him again.
Shit, how far did I move? 20? 10? 5? Shit, I don't know. I guess I'll just hang out here. That's my turn.
All right.
That felt great.
It's gonna assemble the wall of cannon fodder, ready to attack if anything comes close.
Was that it?
That is
Just
not
that
it.
one? I
There's
can't
one
see
more
anything.
The other guy is very ugly.
Since you can't see it, Owen, I'll describe it while these wolves are getting positioned. Imagine a four-legged creature that is all tongue.
That's pretty accurate.
I am producing the Awu phalanx.
Yep.
If it looks like it's gonna hurt.
So this creature sees that its partner fell and sees what's going on over there. And by see, I mean it doesn't really see. But it is going to turn and run this direction. It has a lot of movement, so it disappears out of sight. And that will end combat. Did you have to go now, Cam?
Yeah, I should probably wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, we can
winding down for bed, so
we can end it here. We will pick up next time, which is maybe soon, maybe not soon.
I'm gonna be in Mexico for a little bit. Hold on a second. Let me pull up.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's see. Today is the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably do the 5th.
Saturday the 5th?
I could do the 5th. After that, the 19th. I'm working a lot of Sundays.
Yeah. So we start our outage October 6th, I think it is, or 7th, whatever.
7th.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the 5th?
So the 5th will work for me.
Okay.
Does that work for everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Chris's maybe a yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember when our shit show starts, but
I'm pretty sure it's the 6th. You're on days, right, Ryan?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you should be fine for that Saturday, and then we'll have to see if they gave us the same day off for us to work through it. But all right, so
I'm assuming you guys are going to be going on that outage for probably like at least 6 weeks.
It's scheduled for 28 days or whatever, but they almost never finish in
42
20. So could be. The
Probably
last time they
6 weeks.
scheduled a 28-day outage for this plant, it took 90 days. So hopefully it doesn't take 90
35
days.
is like the normal translation, but who the fuck knows at this point?
5 or 6 weeks probably. So
Okay.
So we'll say October 5th, a Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time for now. And obviously,
we're still yet to officially get days and nights off. So
yeah.
I am working the 6th and the 29th. So,
so I think we were trying to both get Thursday off. So
I think that moved, but
yeah,
we'll see when they officially post it.
Whatever it is, it'll likely be shorter sessions, just because Ryan, works during the day, so you'd have to go to bed earlier. I work at night. If it's on my night off, then I can go for as much time as whatever, but
I think ideal is your night off, my next day off.
Yeah.
But then it would be a later start.
Then we could start at what do you normally get home at, 6:30, 6:45?
Probably 7-ish, we'll say.
So we could start between 7 and 7:30, something like that, and go until 9 to 10, whatever people are feeling. So, but if it's during a weekday, I understand that's a lot harder for people. So we'll have to kind of play that one by ear.
I think last I saw, you had a Sunday night off and me Monday day. But who knows?
That would work. Maybe that's what we were trying to do. Maybe Sunday night off for me and Monday day off for you. That way we could keep Sundays. But we'll see. We'll see what they actually come out with. But for now, we got our next one scheduled for the 5th. And we'll call that good until otherwise.
All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right, later.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Bye.